Yo, real quick, Tank Lip on some 2016 shit. Modern day, like fucking how far have we come? Like on some real shit. So I'm not even gonna pay attention. I feel like today, of all days, as this shit is real heated, the comments probably come in as I'm trying to talk to y'all just to try to distract me. But what's fucking new? It's just a bunch of distractions in a world where I'm just trying to be myself. So y'all could fucking leave comments. You could like this. You could dislike it. But I'm going to talk because this is me doing me right now. First of all, here we go. Oh, cousin. Cousin Blam. Yo, cousin, you could come in. Say whatever you want, cousin. I love you. Tank Lip, live what up from, ha ha ha. Yeah, that's my cousin right there. Word is bond. Fucking forever. There ain't no cousin to death. That's fucking life right there. That's family. So let me segue into this. You know what I stand for? I stand for family. We all family. The world, that's the biggest fucking lesson this world needs to learn. Fucking hear me, because I'm heated on some shit. No more Mr. Nice Guy, and I ain't Donald Trump saying some fucking no more Mr. Nice Guy. This is Tank Lip. No more Mr. Nice Guy. And that's not to say I'm going to let y'all extract hate out of me. I'm a love, and that's a fulfill that purpose love. Y'all will not bring the beast out of me, but I will get heated on an issue that needs to be fucking addressed because it's charged right now, okay? And I'm going to uncharge that fucking charged shit like on a fucking daylight track. Do you fucking dig what I'm saying? Okay? The biggest lesson the world needs to learn is we're all family. Okay? When sides are drawn, that's war. Okay? That's segregation. And hasn't that really been like the root of many problems that we've faced through like the fucking eternity of this shit? And doesn't that create like some hell for us? Like I'm on some love shit. But look what the distraction I gotta deal with as I try to fulfill my purpose of love in my heart, love for people, continue trying to teach people that we're all family. I don't see colors. I see souls, I see hearts, but it's not a colors game to me. That's a distraction that the devil, okay, has fucking instilled upon us. Not fucking saying anyone's the devil, but that's the fucking devil's work. So I'm gonna address it, okay, for the good of situations. Okay, and one of the reasons I'm vlogging right now is because the texts and posts on Facebook are getting misconstrued. So if you're going to misconstrue my text, maybe the fucking message will Roger fucking Houston as I fucking talk plain and simple on some shit. Okay? Now here's the deal. I went and took the risk of going on a Toler post. I love this woman. Even today, with all this heat coming against me, I still love her. Because first of all, I carry love in my heart, so I'm going to treat her like I would want to treat anyone else. But I actually really dig this woman. Okay, this is a queen. Y'all fucking peep, Toler. She could try to de-promote me, call me a male attention whore. There ain't nothing worse than a male attention whore. I'm not going to get fucking roped into that negativity. I'm going to still bless you, Toler, because that was the truth for the beginning. Maybe this is all some test to see if I'm being fake or some shit. I don't know what's in your head, okay? I don't know what the streets or fucking your crew has done for you, okay? That you're fucking paranoid of people, but I'm a good guy that's been loving on you for 2 or 3 weeks. I offered you dinner, okay? If I would be in town in New York, I would take you to dinner. If you were in Orlando, I would take you to dinner. I've written you love poems, like 3 or 4. Fucking love poems at this point. I don't care if they were corny. The intention and sentiment was good. Okay? I meant good things and good vibes towards you. I've made other videos blessing you. I've made freestyle raps blessing you. When I go on your posts, with the exception of one, when I just try to be like a straight person, okay, and say I would call you out if you said something whack, I would do that, with the exception that one time, and I clarified that that's all that was about, is I just wanted to see what it felt like to fucking call you out on some shit. Every other post I've hopped on was just to show nothing but love and support you. And I still support you today. Even with all the fucking, negative energy getting charged up against me. So here's what happened. Last night, there was a Toler post. Not the first Toler post I ever hopped on. I'm not going to say I fucking came out of nowhere. I've been on her posts before. Okay, but she said whatever she said. Even in the original post, not the comments below the post, but the original post, her original Facebook post, she used the N-word, but okay, she want to own that word, she can own that. 3 or 4 people after her original post casually and loosely threw around the N-word. It blatantly stuck out to me. Okay, probably because within me, I stand strongly against the N-word. Okay? I don't like how it's used. I don't like the problems it causes. I don't really like what it stands for. And that's not to say I don't like what black people stand for. I think it carries a lot of weight and negative baggage. And for the same reasons Toler doesn't want me using the word, are the same reasons I don't think anyone should use the word. So, to highlight my point, and like as you see, I'm heated, I get on serious, sensitive topics, and usually try to find like some comedic flair. There's nothing comedic about today, because this is really down to business, because your accusations carry a lot of weight for a man that's trying to do some good. Okay, so there's no comedic flair today, but typically, for people that know me, for people that follow me, know I touch on serious topics and try to put some type of comedic flair on it, because sometimes the irony or the comedy in situations, when you break it down in that context and you put like a comedic flair to something, the simple layman minds of society can fucking understand a serious topic. So that's just my style, my approach. I touch on serious topics and often, not all the times, give a comedic flair to it to like somehow express it in a way that I can convey the message where like a layman mind will understand it. So I'm not going to say I heavily put like there's a heavy comedic flair to it, but like certainly it's more that than that I was trying to be offensive to somebody. So after her post, that original post that uses the N-word, 3 or 4 people after her commenting on that post loosely and casually use the N-word. I post, I never use the N-word, except I didn't put in quotations N and then word. I didn't say N-word. I actually used and spelled it out, the actual word. And just out of respect to you, since it's carrying so much weight today, I'm saying N-word rather than the actual word itself. Should just as a testament show you, in addition to the love I'm still giving you, that I'm not against you. And like fucking Brandy Renee fucking said, if he was a typical white boy, he would have probably called you a bitch right now and said some shit on your wigs. I'm not stooping low. I'm not going to go tit for tat with you and get lured into this negative shit. But I will fucking call out the layers of this, okay? And show that I had good intentions and never meant to disrespect anyone. I will not allow myself, in my efforts to be a good person, somehow be slandered, okay, and turned into a bad person. That I won't fucking stand for. So you better fucking recognize real when you see it, because it's right fucking here. This ain't no theatrics today. This ain't no comedic flair. This is some real shit. So literally what I say, here's quote, unquote, and we put in what was in the, you could say verbatim what I put, is I never use the N-word. Except again, I didn't say N-word. I actually spelled out the N-word and then said, oops. And maybe I even put an LOL. I don't even think I put an LOL. I think I just put period. I never used the N-word, period. And then oops. Oops, meaning oops. In my efforts to point out that I never used the word, I actually did use the word by writing that particular sentence, that right there. Okay, so boom. I guess, eventually, your enemies reveal themselves and you know who your real friends are. Because one fucking slip up, I don't even think this is really a slip up. I think I'm being exploited. Let's talk about that word instead of the N word for a second. Exploited. Okay, my one slip up, which wasn't even really a slip up, boom, they're harping on that. Including Toler herself, who I was fucking showing nothing but love to. Okay, and it was this whole tirade and just banter and all this and that. All led by and supporters and anyone who wants to hop on that agenda and make this a racially charged issue, which I was not trying to do. Okay, if anything, trying to defuse, some of the roots of the problems of racially charged issues. Okay, and support love, not support hate. Okay, and it became this whole thing against fucking Tank Lip. And, this is serious and sensitive because ignorant people are going to read this and think I'm racist when I'm far from racist. They're going to think I made a mistake when I was calling out the mistake of people casually flinging around such a word that you are against me for using. Why are you not against the other 4 people that casually flung it around? And you're going to argue? For some people can use a word, but other people's can't? But then Sherry Hayes is going to fucking say it's a word that shouldn't be used in any context? If it's a word that shouldn't be used in any context, why did the other 4 people not get called out for using the N-word? It just blatantly stuck out for me. First of all, it hurts my ears almost to hear how often, I hear people talk and they'll use it like 20 times in 2 minutes of speech. My end. Before they even say what they want to say, it's, they've said that word that I'm being accused of. They've said it 20 times. Why are those people not in the hot seat? If it's a word that shouldn't be used in any context, then no one should be using it. We're going to now fight for some people can use it. Okay, this race war has come, so some people can use the word, some people can't. I was never arguing to use the word. Don't ever fucking misconstrue my agenda. When I said I never use the word, I meant it. There are 640 Tank Lip videos on YouTube, and they're 15-minute long videos, 20-minute long, 40-minute long, some 5 minutes, some 7 minutes. Go tally up 640 videos times about 30,000 minutes. And you'll hear how many minutes I've been talking and never once used the word. So that was literal. I never used the word. Just to make the point, I had to type the word. You're going to call me out? I mean, is it that desperate that you're going to wait? I mean, you really weren't my friend. You're obviously my enemy. If it's that thin ice that the second you could somewhat say I slipped up, you're going to fucking try to exploit it and make it something and then call me an attention whore? You're the one stirring this up. I put posts on Facebook today, okay, declaring that even with all this, it's still love. It's still love. I'm heated, but it's still love. I won't get roped into the negative agenda, but I will call out when someone tries to misconstrue my intentions and try to say they're anything but good. I'm a good guy, okay? This fucking world was a distraction from the day I was born into it, okay? I'm fighting fucking evil negative energy all fucking day long. I don't need to make what I thought were new good friends and have them turn on me and like enemies that quick when that's been the story of my life, okay? One fucking disappointment after another. And you know what? That's why I allow myself to be alone most of the time. And it's fucking boring, trust me. I love people. And we're all family. But it's the blind leading the blind these days. And don't y'all dare feed into this fucking propaganda that fucking Dew is trying to stir up against me. I had nothing but good intentions towards her. I am not against black people. I don't support the N-word. I merely was making, it was a subliminal point. It wasn't just comedic flair. There was a subliminal agenda when I wrote it. Okay, I wasn't trying to be slick. A smart person should have picked up what the subliminal point was and said, you know what? Oh shit, Lip is actually making a point. And you read the thread and see how many people are loosely throwing around the term. And the guy that points out that a bad word is being fucking loosely thrown around, and now I'm the bad guy for pointing it out. Nah, fuck that.